questions that lie behind these categories will determine who wins Cryptic. Welcome to the third of 4 contests in the Quiz Omnium. Our contestants today are Amy, Andrew, Michael, and Sean. The Quiz Omnium standings after 2 rounds are Michael on 3 points, Sean on 4.5 points, Amy on 10.5, and Andrew is in the lead on 20. But there's plenty of points to play for with 2 rounds left to go. This quiz is called Cryptic. Competitors, you have 16 topics to choose from. Each round, you answer questions on the buzzer to win the right to pick a topic. Over the course of 4 rounds, you'll pick 4 topics. The names of the topics can be cryptic, so you have to use your judgment to decide where your best chances of scoring points are. If you get a question wrong, your opponents can buzz in and try to pick up a bonus point. But beware, players, an incorrect buzz will freeze you out of the next question. At the end of the contest, the player with the most points will win the match and score 10 points towards the Quiz Omnium title. Second will get 6 points and third will get 3. Contestants, are you ready to play Cryptic?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are on the buzzer. Which nut, named after an Australian doctor, has... Oh, Andrew is in.
Macadamia.
Macadamia is correct. So, Andrew, what would you like to pick?
At the risk of professional embarrassment, I'm going to go for Lost in Translation.
So your first question on Lost in Translation. Which 1964 spaghetti western film directed by Sergio Leone was an unofficial remake of the Japanese historical drama Yojimbo, directed in 1961 by Akira Kurosawa?
Magnificent Seven.
That's incorrect. We've had a buzz from Michael.
A Fistful of Dollars.
That's correct, Michael. Your second question, Andrew. What was the title shared by the South Korean action thriller made in 2003, directed by Park Chan-wook, and its 2013 American remake, directed by Spike Lee?
Old Boy.
That's correct. And your third question, which 2006 Martin Scorsese film about police corruption and starring Jack Nicholson was a remake of the 2002 Hong Kong movie Internal Affairs?
Departed.
That's correct. The next starter question, 3 of you still in. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy are the 3 Schuyler sisters in which musical written by Lin-Manuel Miranda? And Michael, we had a buzz from you.
Hamilton.
Hamilton's correct. You get the next choice of questions.
Gareth, you look good enough to eat.
Why, thank you, Michael. Your first question. Which fashion designer collaborated with Salvador Dali to create the lobster dress worn by Wallace Simpson and lesser-known lobster and lamb chop hats?
Oh gosh, I think this is Dior.
That's incorrect. Amy?
Is it Schiaparelli?
It is Schiaparelli for a point.
Mm-hmm.
Your second question, Michael. Which pop star and muse to Moschino's Jeremy Scott wore his hamburger costume to the 2019 Met Gala and then donned it again in a music video by her former arch rival Taylor Swift?
Oh, is this Cardi B?
It's not. We have a buzz from Andrew.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry is correct.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And your third and final question, Michael. In 1997, Fendi launched an iconic designer handbag, small enough to tuck under one's arm, named after which French food item?
A macaron?
That's incorrect, and it's Andrew again.
Baguette.
Baguette is correct.
Oh God. All right. Well, that's cryptic for you.
So now we are on the buzzer again. Slieve Donard, the highest peak in Ulster, is located in which range of mountains? Sean?
The Sperrin Mountains.
That's incorrect. Amy?
I was going to say that. Is it the Mourne?
It is the mountains of Mourne, yes. It's your choice now, Amy.
At the risk of looking unprofessional, numbers.
Okay, well, you won't look unprofessional. Novocaine, a 2001 dark comedy, starred which comedian and actor as dentist Frank Sangster? He also played a dentist in the 1986 film Little Shop of Horrors.
Rick Moranis?
That's incorrect. It's Steve Martin.
Yeah.
So it's actually numbers rather than numbers. So your second question, we start with a quote. Happiness might now be bought for a penny and carried in the waistcoat pocket. Portable ecstasies might be had corked up in a pint bottle, and peace of mind could be sent down by the mail. This quote is from Confessions of an Opium Eater, an autobiography first serialized in 1821 by whom?
Thomas de Quincey.
That's correct. And your third question. October 16th, 1846 is known as Ether Day in America to mark the first public use of the gas as an inhaled anesthetic in surgery at Massachusetts General Hospital. Now a US National Historic Landmark, which renowned architect, 1763 to 1844, designed the eponymous building where this occurred?
Smith.
No. Do we have any buzzers? Oh, Sean?
Hopkins.
It's not.
Yeah.
Anybody else? No, it's Charles Bullfinch. And the choice is now yours, Sean.
Let's try a cartographic ossuary because it sounds funny.
So your first question, Sean. The Olduvai Gorge is one of the most important sites for the discovery of early hominid fossil skeletons. It can be found in which African country?
Oh, Kenya?
That's incorrect. And we had a buzz from Andrew.
Tanzania.
Tanzania is correct. Nicknamed the City of Bones and the second largest in Northern Ireland, which city has a seated skeleton on its coat of arms?
Derry?
Is correct. And your third question. The Skeleton Coast National Park is a desolate area in which southern African country?
Namibia?
That's correct. So at the end of the first round, Michael has 1 point, Sean and Amy have 2, and Andrew has 5. We are now back on the buzzer for round 2 and the second set of picks. Everybody is back in. What two-word name is given to olive oil which comes from the very first pressing of the olives? Amy?
Extra virgin.
That's correct. So...
Express yourself.
Express yourself. Which 1927 film, directed by German expressionist Fritz Lang, is considered a pioneering work of dystopian science fiction?
Metropolis.
Correct. Which Austrian composer and leader of the Second Viennese School wrote the influential expressionist work Erwartung in 1909?
Schoenberg.
That's correct. And your third question. Which Austrian expressionist artist, a student of Gustav Klimt, known for his many self-portraits, died of Spanish flu at the age of 28 in 1918?
Klein.
That's incorrect. Michael?
That's what I was going to say. No, I haven't got it.
Okay, you're frozen out the next question. Andrew?
Sheila.
It is Egon Schiele. Yeah. Fingers on buzzers. Which US filmmaker wrote the books Will They Ever Trust Us Again and Stupid White Men and Other Sorry Excuses for the State of the Nation? And we have a buzz. Sean?
Moore.
It is Michael Moore. So your pick?
How about The Elders?
The Elders are a group of former world leaders who work to promote peace, justice, and human rights, which former UN Secretary General and ex-Foreign Minister of South Korea serves as their deputy chair.
Ban Ki-moon.
Is correct. The elders include Gro Harlem Brundtland, the former Prime Minister of Norway, who used to head which multilateral organisation where she's credited with leading a global response to SARS?
I wanted to say NATO. That's my first idea.
That's incorrect. Andrew?
WHO.
It is the World Health Organization. And your final question, Sean. The elders include former head of state Juan Manuel Santos, who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2016 for his work to end the decades-long civil war in what South American nation?
Colombia.
Correct. Your buzzer question. Siem Reap serves as the main base for tourists visiting which UNESCO World Heritage Site in Cambodia? Andrew?
Angkor Wat.
Angkor Wat is correct. So what would you like to pick?
Let's go for women of notes.
Okay, your 3-question women of notes. Which 12th century composer, Benedictine abbess and philosopher canonized in 2012 is best known today for her monophonic vocal music, which are frequently performed and recorded?
Hildegard of Bingen.
Is correct. Your second question. Who was the first female British composer to be made a dame? Born in 1858, she wrote many vocal, chamber and orchestral works. Politically active, her March of the Women became the anthem of the suffragette movement.
Rankin.
Incorrect. Sean?
Smythe.
It is Ethel Smythe, Dame Ethel Smythe. And your third question, Andrew. Although contemporary composer Unsuk Chin has been based in Germany for much of her career, she's a native of which country?
Whether to go for the first name or the surname as the clue. South Korea.
Is correct. The final category falls to Michael.
I'll go with Animalia.
In 1997, scientists in Scotland created Dolly, the first reproductively cloned mammal. What 2-letter name was given to the first cloned pet, a tabby cat, in Texas in 2001?
XX.
That's incorrect. And the first buzz was from Amy.
Yeah, I didn't really mean to buzz there. XY.
That's incorrect. And the next buzz was Sean.
CC.
It is CC, standing either for copycat or carbon copy.
Okay.
Your second question. Famously inspired by a dream of a snake biting its own tail, the discovery of the chemical structure of benzene was the work of which German scientist?
Riemann.
Incorrect, Sean.
Kekule.
Kekule is correct. And your third question, Michael. In honeybee colonies, male bees have 1 parent, 2 grandparents, 3 great-grandparents, and 5 great-great-grandparents, thus following which mathematical sequence?
The Fibonacci sequence.
That's correct. So the scores at the end of round 2, at the halfway point, Michael's on 2, Amy on 4, Sean 7, Andrew 9. Everybody's in, and the question is, which legendary basketball player retired in 1994 to play minor league baseball? And we've got a buzz already. That's from Michael.
My hero, Michael Jordan.
It is Michael Jordan. He played minor league baseball with Birmingham Barons and then came back to basketball to win 3 titles. So, Michael, you get the first pick.
Well, let's do funny ha-ha. We can all use a laugh about this time.
Okay, your first question on funny ha-ha. And everybody's in on the buzzer should they need it. Which sketch troupe won the inaugural Edinburgh Comedy Award, then called the Perrier Award, in 1981, with a cast including Stephen Fry, Tony Slattery, and Emma Thompson?
They're called the Foot Candles? Foot Candle Players?
I can't accept that. Amy?
Footlights.
Footlights.
Review. The Footlights Review.
Unlucky there, Michael. See how you do with the second question. Which American stand-up comedian was in 2004 the first black nominee for the Edinburgh Comedy Award?
I'm going to say Chris Rock.
That's not correct. And Sean?
Hunter?
It is Reginald D. Hunter.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
correct. And your third question. Who was the most recent winner of the Edinburgh Comedy Award for his show I've Got Nothing?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with Alan Davis.
That's incorrect. Do we have any buzzes? Doesn't look like it.
I got nothing.
No, the answer the answer is Jordan Brooks. So unfortunately, Michael, that didn't quite work out for you.
This whole round isn't quite working out for me. That's all right.
The Ben & Jerry's flavour made from vanilla ice cream and caramel swirl with chocolate dinosaur pieces is named after a generic term for coal, petroleum, natural gas, oil shales, bitumens, tar sands and heavy oils. What two-word term? Amy?
Fossil fuel?
Fossil fuel is correct.
Oh, nice one.
One I knew, but I couldn't buzz in.
So Amy, you have your choice.
Let me see. A right good tear up.
Okay. The more macho end of the sporting spectrum. So your first question, Amy. Based on its shape, what name is given to the cage in which fighters in the Ultimate Fighting Championship compete?
Okay. Is it an octagon?
It is an octagon.
Oh, pick your regular polyhedron. That's all there.
That's a good lesson for everybody. And your second question. In 1986, at the age of 20, Mike Tyson became the youngest person to ever win the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship. He did so by knocking out which Jamaican boxer in the second round?
No.
No? Anybody on the buzzer? No, the answer is Trevor Berbick.
Yeah.
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 No, it's Jamaican.
No, nor me.
Didn't know it existed.
And your third question. The main event of WrestleMania 35 in 2019 was the first to feature female wrestlers. Which Irish wrestler defeated Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair in this bout to become the WWE Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion?
That is so annoying because I did know Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, but I don't know this one. No, I have nothing.
Okay, Michael, you buzzed.
I did because I thought it was going to be Ronda Rousey or Charlotte Flair.
Okay, so you have nothing, so that's unfortunate, and you're locked. Andrew?
Is it Paige?
It's not. It is Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
There's a Lynch, isn't there?
I'm never going to forget her again.
Until the next time.
The last time.
No. You'll be proud of me. I was watching Mastermind tonight, and they asked a question about snooker that you asked me the other night, and I remembered the answer.
Yeah, good work.
Sean, the others are frozen out, so it's your pick.
I'm going to try King, as I may regret that.
Your first question. Based on the short story Trucks, which 1986 comedy horror film starring Emilio Estevez was written and directed by Stephen King?
Stand By Me, I don't know.
That's incorrect. Anybody on the buzzer? I don't see anybody. No, the film is Maximum Overdrive. Your second question. The competition known as the Billie Jean King Cup since September 2020 was formerly known as what? It's the world's largest annual international team competition in women's sport.
The Fed Cup.
Correct. And your third question. In commemoration of an event from 1949 when B.B. King almost lost his life while retrieving his guitar, what name did he give to all his guitars?
Lucille.
Lucille is correct. And that moves you into the lead, Sean. Andrew, you are last to pick this round.
I don't know. Let's try fences.
Your first question on fences. Charlotte Dujardin won Olympic gold medals in 2012 and 2016, riding which horse?
Toy Town.
Incorrect. Amy.
Damn it.
Need an answer?
No.
No. Sean?
Yeah, I thought I was going to go another way, but no.
No. Okay, nobody wants that. It's Vallegro.
Yeah.
I thought the horse was called Damn It.
I thought that was a pretty good guess.
Your second question. What is the name of the high jump competition in which horses jump a single fence or wall which incrementally increases in height after each round?
Puissance.
Correct. And your third and final question in this set. What is the surname of the Yorkshire-born brothers, John and Michael, who've competed in and won medals at multiple world and European show jumping championships since the 1980s? Their most well-known horses include Milton and Ryan's son.
Whitaker.
That's correct. So at the end of round 3, Michael is still lagging a little on 2 points. Amy has 6, but it's tight at the top. Sean has 10, Andrew has 11. Okay, your next question on the buzzer. Which artist's work includes The Green Donkey, The Blue Circus, and The Fiddler, from which the musical Fiddler on the Roof takes its name? And the first buzz there was from Andrew.
Chagall.
Marc Chagall is correct. So your final choice of the game, Andrew.
Okay, this could be a crucial one. Ooh, that might be about that. No, it's unlikely. Let's try At the National.
Your first question. Who was the director of the National Theatre from 1973 to 1988, who oversaw its move from the Old Vic to its present home on the South Bank?
Hunt.
Incorrect. Michael.
Peter Hall.
Peter Hall is correct. Your second question, Andrew. During the Queen's progress down the River Thames during the Diamond Jubilee River pageant in 2012, she was saluted from the roof of the National Theatre by a puppet that featured in which production, based on a book by Michael Morpurgo?
Oh.
Warhorse.
Is correct. And your third question. Among the archive of filmed plays to have been streamed online during the pandemic as part of NT Live was a 2019 production based on a book of the same name by Andrea Levy. What was the play?
I recognise the name Andrea Levy, but I really don't know. One Man, Two Governors.
Incorrect. Michael.
Was it Fairview?
It wasn't. Sean?
I'm in a bad idea. Charles III, perhaps?
No.
No.
No, it's Small Island.
Oh,
And I'm locked out of the...
yeah, and I think Amy gets the pick.
Amy's just going to get to pick.
Yes.
Do I just get a pick? Okay, well, I will have zoos.
Okay. Some of the scenes in the comedy film Fierce Creatures were filmed at which zoo that was founded by Gerald Durrell on an island in the English Channel?
Jersey Zoo.
Correct. The films in the Madagascar franchise tell the stories of 4 animals from which zoo in New York that opened as a menagerie in 1864?
Is it just called Central Park Zoo?
It is. And your third question, We Bought a Zoo, starring Matt Damon, is based on which zoological park near the village of Sparkwell in Devon?
No.
Okay. We don't have any buzzes by the look of it. It is Dartmoor Zoological Park.
Oh, probably going to guess that now.
At which US university's Institute for Advanced Study did Albert Einstein work from 1933 to 1955? And Sean, you buzzed in?
Princeton.
Princeton is correct. So you get the choice of Waltzing Matildas or Jai Ho.
I mean, I don't really know what Jai Ho is, so I guess I'll have to pick the other one.
Okay.
So Waltzing Matildas. This will be either.
Okay. Which Australian female author wrote The Female Eunuch in 1970?
Greer.
It's correct. In December 2020, which Australian cricketer was named the ICC's Female Player of the Decade? She also won the awards for ODI and T20 Player of the Decade.
Well, Smith.
Incorrect. Andrew?
Perry.
It's Elise Perry.
Oh, yeah, that person.
Your final question in this category. Tones and I had a huge international hit in 2019 with which song, which topped the Australian singles chart in 2019 for 24 weeks, the longest of any Australian artist?
God. Nah, pass.
Okay, Andrew, we've got a buzz.
It was number one when our daughter was born. It's Dance Monkey.
Dance Monkey is correct. So, going into the final set of questions, the best that Sean can do is tie with Andrew. It's 14 points to Andrew, 11 points to Sean. And the final set of questions are Jai Ho, and they go to Michael.
Yeah, I'm not having a good feeling about this, but
yeah. Anyway, located in southwestern Sri Lanka, which mountain has a depression resembling a human foot, and while named after an Old Testament figure, is considered sacred by Buddhists, Muslims, and Hindus?
Mount Moses.
That's incorrect. Andrew?
Adams Peak.
Adams Peak is correct.
Oh, okay.
Your second question, Michael. Also known as screw-horned goat, which animal of the genus Capra is the national animal of Pakistan?
Yeah. Is it the ibex?
It's not, Sean.
Right, that has exhausted my answer. No.
Okay, anybody else?
No, I just said ibex.
Amy's having a go.
Oh, golly.
No, it's not. It is Markhor.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to love this one then, Michael. Named after the father of the nation, what is Bangladesh's first satellite known as? It was launched on May the 11th, 2018 from Cape Canaveral by a Falcon 9 rocket.
I'm going to say the Ganges butt.
It's good, but it's not right. Anybody want to buzz in on this?
I mean, I think I might know, but I'm locked down.
Andrew?
Ghana?
No. Is it Jinnah?
No.
Ramen?
No, it's Bangabandhu.
Oh, okay, fine.
So, well left till last. So the scores in Cryptic are Michael 3, Amy 8, and gaining 3 points for the leaderboard. Sean in second with 11 and gaining 6 points, and Andrew winning with 15 and scoring 10 points to the Quiz Omnium leaderboard. And we add these points to the overall Quiz Omnium standings, and now the table looks like this. Michael on 3 points, Sean on 10.5 points, Amy on 13.5, and Andrew having won all 3 rounds so far on 30 points. But there are plenty of points available in speed, which is up next. The competitors will face the same questions in a time trial. Who can answer the quickest and who can pick up bonus points in the specialist sprint? Can Andrew hold on to his lead and win the Quiz Omnium? We'll find out when we play speed.